today I'm going to talk about how I like to set up Storyline to build out character interactions using photographic characters. So you'll see here in Story View that I have 4 different scenes. And this first scene is where I actually build out the interactions. And these other 3 scenes are just scrub scenes. These won't actually be in the final output, but I have built out characters that have pre-built states into them. And then put them into each of these scenes. So I've grouped them in ways that I find useful. So for example, I have avatar characters that would be good for an avatar in a course, or a quiz feedback character that would be good in a quiz, and then some side-facing characters that are really good for building out scenarios. And I'll show you guys more what some of those states look like once I go through this presentation. So if I open up this first interaction here, you'll see that I have these characters, and see under the States tab that they're actually pre-built states for this character. And since this is a scenario, I have the side-facing character. So Ian here has an initial state of frustrated, while Lisa has an initial state of listening 1. But you can see you can scroll right through here. And I actually think that states are one of the most powerful things in Storyline, and I'll show you why here on the second interaction. You can actually use triggers and states combined to provide custom feedback based on user responses. So here I have a quiz, and I've taken Kevin, this quiz character, and you'll see if I scroll up here under my triggers, I have 4 buttons, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And for button 1, I say change the state of this character to confused when the user clicks on this first button. And let me show you what that looks like when we put it into preview mode. I've applied a trigger and a different state for each of these different button clicks. So let me preview that right now. Okay, so here we are in preview mode, and if I click this first button, he should change to confused. There we go. And if I do correct, we have him going to thumbs up. Incorrect, he looks sad. Incorrect 4, he's looking angry. So that actually allows you to provide custom character feedback based on a user response. And you'll see we also put different feedback for each of these, and I did that using the slide layers, and I'll show you how I did that in a different lesson. Let me close this out. So let's go back into Story View really quickly, and I'll show you what each of these character states looks like and how I've grouped them. So for my avatar, I might have Allison here, things that might be useful for an avatar character. So to have her normal, talking, listening, pointing, writing, confused, frustrated, sad, angry, thinking, and she has an idea. If I opened up a quiz character, I've done things that might be for quiz feedback. So, you might want him to be just standing there smiling or talking or listening. And then for right answers, you might want things like thumbs up, A-OK, cheering, shoot 'em. And for incorrect answers, you might want sad, angry, or confused. For the scenario characters, it's more side-facing views. So I have a lot of talking and listening poses. So here he is talking 1 and talking 2 and listening 1 and listening 2, and then some reaction shots as well. And let me show you something if we have time here. Let me go show you how easy it is to put that into an interaction. So I could just grab Lily, I copy her, I go back to my interaction, and I can just paste her right in there, and you'll see the states carry over when you copy and paste, and that's really neat. And you can size the characters up and down to make them fit however you want. Something that's really neat is the way that Articulate set this up in Storyline to be able to copy and paste triggers. Now, I don't have enough time to show you this, but I will go ahead and do that in a follow-up lesson. But just wanted you to see that you can just go back to your Story View, find the character you want that has the pre-built states, you copy it, you paste it into your interaction, and very quickly you have an interaction that you can build in just a couple of minutes. I hope you found that useful. Thanks a lot.